What's up, guys, and welcome to a new series. I am on the rolling farmlands of Michigan, and I've been playing on this map a little bit off screen, or in my free time, I guess. I guess that's kind of what off screen means. Um, and I really enjoy this map. It's a really fun map. I'd say it's in my top. I'd say top five of North American maps. The reason being is the corn textures and the not just the corn textures, the custom textures are really good. I was gonna walk over there, but that's a long way. Um, so you can kind of tell, like that's normal texture, but once we get closer, you can see that corn has a different texture than normal. Same with the soybeans. It's kind of hard to tell with the soybeans, but um, they do have different textures. But yeah, when the corn grows, like is ready to harvest, you'll definitely see a difference. And I believe wheat has the same. Well, yeah, the wheat kind of has the same texture, but it does have custom foliage, I guess is the word for that. So yeah, we are starting off with 1.5 million. Um, I did start the game in new farmer mode and gave myself $1 million. It did come with a lot of equipment in new farmer mode that I did sell off, and I think we totaled like 2.5 or 2.6 million, something like that. So yeah, I sold off the equipment and I bought the equipment that I wanted to start off with, at least. So we've got the John Deere 8400, chip tuned, I believe. Yes, it's got 300 horsepower, I believe. So this is our most highest horsepower tractor here. And we've got our grain cart, holds 30,000 liters, I believe. We've got our John Deere 7810. Um, kind of bought this only for the baler. And we are going to run the round baler from custom modding, I believe. And then to go along with the round baler, we have this guy. It's a new addition to Mod Hub a couple days ago. And I have not used it yet, so this will be interesting. Especially with these custom bales that this thing makes. So that'll be fun. And then we've got the Case 8910. Same one that was from 22 that I used quite a bit. And it just got converted to 25. And I have not had a chance to use it yet, so here it is. And then over here we have the Case Swather with the conditioner on the front, so that it'll turn the grass into straight hay right off the bat, so you don't need a tedder. And then we've got our Lexion 590 with a Cressani compact corn header, and then the matching grain head for the combine. The corn head is not the same pack, not from the same pack. So yeah. And then we've got our JCB telehandler, which I don't normally use, but I kind of want to manually load my bales this time for at least a little bit. Um, And I feel like most farmers have a telehandler for that, so I gotta have a telehandler. Normally I just use a tractor, because I don't see the point of buying a $100,000 telehandler if a $7,000 front loader can do the same thing. So, that's just me. Um, but then the other reason is I got the bucket, and I do kind of want to do silage again in the bunkers. Although we don't have a bunker at the moment, so there kind of goes that plan. And then we've got whatever this thing is. The Lizard C7500 with a grain box on the back that holds 22,000 liters, I believe. So kind of mixed max because the grain cart holds 30. This holds 22, and then the combine I think holds 12,000. So kind of mixed matched. So yeah. Taking a look at the farm in construction mode. This is what it looks like. We've got our house right here with the driveway. We've got this thing, the big wooden garage. We've got our silos, or silo. We've got a big red barn, farm barn, and then we have a cow pasture, cow barn large. This is only for beef cattle, so no milk production is available. And I believe this is the base game shed. It just holds a lot. I think it holds like 302 or something. But that's because the pasture is ginormous. It comes all the way down here, all the way over here, even all the way over here. That's what this fence over here is. And you can see cows in here. So yeah. And then I believe this is a manure heap. Yes. And our bale storage. See the little icons there. Now, as far as fields go, I have not touched the fields at all. So what we have is what we started with. So we've got these two here and then these two here. We've got a grass field, corn field, soybean field, and a wheat field. I am tempted to buy this field just because it's right next to the farm. And it would kind of make sense. Yeah, we'll do it. We shall buy it. Alright, so now we have that field. I might actually buy this field too. But then again, that is a grass field, and I don't necessarily want that field. So, I will do it. Yeah, as far as cows go, we do have, was that 25 cows? 15, 18-month-old, and 10 6-month-old. And they have no food other than meadow. Well, that will do for the time being, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, first things first, let's get the mower out in the field. Get that going. And I don't remember if I turned traffic off or on. So we'll find out momentarily. I'm going to say it's off because I don't see any traffic. And yeah. As far as the plans for this series, I do have one, but other than that, I don't really have any plans. I want to, how do I put this? I kind of want to like enjoy Farm Sim again. So that means like I didn't mean to put that there. And I'm not quite sure how to explain it. Basically, I want to take things slow. I don't want to rush things. Um, like I just want to enjoy farming again. That's kind of why I want to manually load my bales again. You know, I don't want to do things unrealistically, which I have a habit of doing. I just want to take things slow, slow and steady. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of manual harvesting. Um, However, when it comes to mowing, I might leave that to a worker and stuff like grass equipment or grass stuff. Other than the baling aspect, I have to do that myself. And then probably on like the bigger fields and contract fields, I will set off a worker for. But at least for my own fields, I will harvest myself. So yeah, you can see the wheat has a custom texture. It's got stubble destruction, which I like. I really like that in maps. And this combine's pretty loud. But yeah. And helps if I pay attention. You know, I could turn on GPS, but I don't know. I've gotten so used to GPS, or guidance steering is what they call it. Um, yeah, I just I've gotten too used to it already. Granted, Farm Sim 25 has been out for about a month, or not a month, a year and a half, give or take. I think it'll be the half in May, I believe. So yeah, almost about a month away. A month away for being a half. So that's crazy. Time flies when you're having fun. Also, I'm gonna try to not go too big too fast, which I also have a habit of doing. Like I said, I want this to be a slow and steady pace uh, series. However, that doesn't mean I won't skip the months real fast, because I will definitely still do that because there just won't be anything to do in, let's say, winter months or summer months for that matter. I guess I haven't showed you guys the whole map layout, have I? I don't think I have. Um, so I'll show you guys. So this is the full map here. Our farm is right here with our fields. The store is right here, so it's literally across the road. So I like that part. We've got 3 or 4 farm yards. Sorry, just trying to make sure I don't crash into anything. We have Ben who lives here. So that's not technically a farmyard, but then we do have a farmyard here. We have one here. That's not technically a farmyard because Walter lives there. I should probably pay attention. So yeah, we've got a farmyard here. And then way up here we have a big farmyard. I think this one might be the biggest of the 3 or 4 that are around. And then I believe we have a small farmyard there. And I think that's it. So how many was that? And then plus ours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, technically. Someone argue 4, because I'm not sure that one right there is 1 or not. It might just be a house. I don't know. Oh, man. Yawning already. Also, this baler has a really small working width, so picking up all this grass and hay and straw is gonna be real fun. So that might be the first thing we swap out. Not entirely sure. We'll have to see how it goes. I don't foresee it going very well, but things can surprise you. Surprise me. It might work really well. I mean, we do have a very small combine, so it's got a smaller working area. So that means it's got a smaller straw layout. That's what you want to call this? Straw swath? Something like that. You know, I should probably bring the truck over here too. That would be helpful. Am I going to run over any soybeans? Nope. Look at that. Just enough working space. All right. Also, I wanted to say, um, I want to say a couple things actually. First, I didn't start off with a lot of equipment, as you can tell by the farm tour. Um, I mean, we only got the bare minimum of what we needed. We don't have a planter, we don't have a seeder, we don't have a lime spreader, or a fertilizer spreader, or sprayer. Uh, we don't have a plow, we don't have a disc, we don't even have a, a forage mixer to feed our cows with. Um, so I'm mainly relying on the meadow for that, for the cows at least, until they get up enough food, or till they get old enough to sell. Because I do want to replace that cow pasture. That was the other thing I was going to say. I do plan on redoing the farm layout. I don't. I like how it is. I do. But for me and my playstyle, it's just not for me. I like placing my own buildings down. I pretty much like just building my own farm. So yeah, and the cow pasture is just way too wild. Because I wish I could get from the farm to the soybean field without going on the highway or the blacktop, whatever it is. So it will be changed at some point. Probably not until winter. Hopefully that's when the cows will be old enough to sell, at least the older batch. I know the younger ones will still have a lot more months after that, but I want to preferably do it over winter, or at least when there's not snow on the ground. So that'll probably be till March. Hopefully we make enough money to do that. I know we have $1 million right now, but probably won't last. I'm hoping it will. Trying to keep it last. Trying not to take out a loan either. Kind of why I'm going small with this series. To begin with, at least. And then the other thing I wanted to say was, uh, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting, liking, all the things. I do really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. It mainly helps me, words. It helps motivate me to make these videos for you guys. So I appreciate it. My character is grinning in happiness? I don't know if he is grinning. Whatever, he's happy. He's happy that you guys are watching. That's all that matters, right? Also, I'm thinking about doing a little bit longer episodes. Pending on the day, how I feel, stuff like that. Because I know right now we're at 25 minutes recording time, and I haven't done much, honestly. I know we are just starting out the farm, and I've got a cough. Give me a second. All right, that was unexpected. Talking too much, apparently. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, longer episodes. Um, yeah, so let me know in the comments if you guys want to see longer episodes. Um, Obviously they won't be unedited or no, they will not be edited. Yeah, because as you guys know, I don't edit my videos. Um, Mainly because I don't know how. I should probably learn. I really should learn. I mean, I've got the time. I don't know. I just, yeah, the thing with me editing is I just don't know what to edit out. Like, I know big farm YouTubers like Daggerwin or DJ Goham, they edit out stuff. Sorry, had to cough again. Um, yeah, I'm just not that good of a YouTuber, I guess, because I just don't know what to edit out. Like, I don't know when to stop the recording, you know, stuff like that. Basically, what I'm saying is I need to get better and start editing my videos, or if you guys like unedited videos, please let me know, and I will continue doing this. Or let me know if you want to see edited videos, or at least some edited parts. Yeah. Or so, yeah? Yeah, something. Um, yeah, just basically just let me know how you're feeling about my video style. Anything helps. Like, if you want to see me harvest this entire field, let me know. If you want to see me start the field and then end the episode, because that's what normally happens, and then yeah, we start the video, start the field, harvesting the field like I am, and then we do about 2 headlands, and then that's all we have time for. That's how it normally goes. And then, do you guys want to see me cut out the middle parts, the middle of the field, and just see the start and end of the field? Like, start to finish, or I don't know. Or, for example, we have baling to do. Do you want to watch all the baling? I guess I could time lapse it, but I don't know if I could do that on PS5. I I don't know. I'd have to look into that. Because there's a medium-sized YouTuber who does farm sim videos, and I don't think he time-lapse either. But he does edit out his stuff. Hmm. Yeah, time-lapses just must not be a thing with PS5. Is this tractor still on? It is. Um, I had to cough again, sorry. I'm having to cough a lot. I'm not used to talking this much. Or it's how I'm sitting. Either one. Um, oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, um, how do I start this? I want to be more frequent of a video. That doesn't make sense. I want to post more videos more frequently. There we go. Um, I know I'm doing like once a week now, which is not entirely what I wanted to do at all. It's just kind of how it happened. Mainly because there was so much to do on the last series. Like the fields were so big, there was a lot of in between time, and I didn't always feel like farming nor recording, so I did a lot off screen in the last series. So I'm hoping to change that with this new series. So hopefully we have longer episodes, um, more videos a week. Hopefully 2 or 3 a week. That's what I'm shooting for. At least 2. And then I would say at most 4, depending on what's happening in the farm at the moment. On the farm at the moment. So like right now, we'll probably have, what's today, Wednesday? So we'll probably have 1 or 2. I'll probably upload this video and it come out on Wednesday. Man, my throat is killing me, guys. Look at that. The mower's done. I'm shocked. Well, not really shocked, but surprised. Did it do a good job? It did a great job. Fantastic. Now, I wasn't paying attention, and I didn't unload when I was on the other side of the field. It's partially my bad. All my bad. This field is pretty big. I always forget how big this field is. It's only like the second time I've harvested this field, though, so there's that. And then we might as well go unload this while that is unloading. Oh, also, this silo is from the map. It's custom with the map. And I believe it holds 200,000 liters, I want to say. Oh, so that's really nice. We will definitely be switching it out for a different one at some point when we redo the farm. But for now, it's nice to have. And we will put this back where we found it. And back to the combine. I was really hoping we get this field done today, but if I hurry, I can do it. But there's nothing fast about harvesting. Well, I say that. There is, and there isn't. If you go unrealistic, it is. It can be very fast. But then, what's the fun in that? Because you could spend about 2 seconds harvesting this field unrealistically. And then what? You plant unrealistically, and you spend about 10 seconds in the field doing each job. It's no fun. At least for me, it's no fun. I'm sure there are some people that enjoy that, but those same people probably only have like about 5 hours less in farm sim. So yeah, that's just my thoughts. Same with those that cheat in money. I mean, yeah, I could cheat in $10 million right now. But where's the fun in that? Buy all the biggest equipment? Then what? Then what are you gonna do? There's nothing to work towards. Yeah, you have everything. Get fields done a lot quicker. But then same thing, same problem with the unrealistic fields. You get fields done way too fast. Not way too fast. Faster. Faster than this, but slower than unrealisticness. There's just nothing to work towards. It's not what Farm Sim... I think it's just not what Farm Sim is about. You know, it's supposed to be hard. It's meant to be hard. It's farming at the end of the day. It is meant to be slow. Meant to be fun. Well, not necessarily fun. Because if it was fun, we would just do unrealistic things. What's the other word? What's the word I'm looking for? Meant to be slow, meant to be enjoyed? Is that the word? That goes along with fun, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't know what word I don't know what word I'm looking for. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. That's kind of explains why when I get big or too big, I stop playing and I start a new series because I just get bored. Same thing as kind of happened with the Panhandle series, the last series. I I mean, it was fun. I loved it. But now I'm at the point of I've gone too big. And it's not that I don't enjoy it, because I could still make a couple more episodes on there. You know, just wrapping things up. But then at the same time, what's the point? Because if I know I'm going to change, well, if you know if you're going to change the entire time, why even play Farm Sim? Why start a new save game if you know you're just going to switch it at some point in the future? So you just can't think about it that way. You just have to play, enjoy yourself, and when it feels time, switch maps. And that is exactly what I've done. I played on the Panhandle. I had a lot of fun. I think I ended with about 66 hours? 68 hours, something like that, on there, played time. I'm not entirely sure, something like that, 60 something. It was definitely above 65 hours, though. I do know that. Let's see, we are at 45 minutes. Not entirely sure when to call this episode. Really wanted to get this field done, but if you guys didn't know, PS5 can only record for an hour before it stops the recording. That's kind of why my episodes are 30 minutes long, give or take. Just because I don't want to go anywhere near that hour mark. But then again, now that my episodes are going to be longer, I'm going to get a lot closer to that hour mark. So I'll probably stop it at 50 minutes, maybe. Around that 50 minute mark, I'll probably call it. Give or take, one, depending on what we're doing at the time. And then if it's real boring, and I have nothing to talk about, I might cut out some parts. So that means I might start editing my videos. But I'm just not sure. We'll have to see how it plays out. I'll have to learn the editing software on PS5. Also, I don't know if I've talked about why I don't edit my videos. The main reason is because I started on PS4, and PS4 did not have an editing software. So that means I had to upload it to YouTube privately, which I still do this. Upload to YouTube privately, and then from there I put in the title, the description, the playlist it needs to be under, all through the computer that I have. Um, yeah, that's how I've always done it. Because PS4 did not have an editing software, and so then I had to look up editing softwares for my PC or my computer, and they all cost money, and I don't have money, so I didn't really have a choice in that matter. So that's kind of why I haven't been editing my videos, never have. But now that I have a PS5, it does have its own editing software. So I honestly could start editing. I just, I just need to learn it, basically, is the problem. Alright, how is the mower? Where are you? Oh, wow. Looking good. Looking real good. Thinking, I might actually combine these two fields when this one gets harvested. The cornfield. Cornfield and grass field. Trying to determine if I want to silage that corn or just cut it normally. I don't know. If we're gonna sell the cows, I might just cut it normally until I redo the farm. Because if I place a bunker now, it might need to be moved later on, and I don't want to waste that money. Alright, but that is the 50-minute mark. So, that will do it for today, guys. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.